76 years after Indonesia's independence, there are still 29.45 million houses that are unfit for habitation. This is in line with the low income of the community. If as a generation we are silent about the appropriateness of a place to live in Indonesia, who will change Indonesia's developments in the future?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, let us introduce ourselves to you. My name is Mardliyyatul Aula
and I am Aulia Maulida Kasana.
We are from Manila, Madrasah Aliyah Negeri 1 Lamongan. Here, we will present our innovation with the title Agar Gypsum Eggshell and Cocoa Gypsum Development of Gypsum Partitions Product from Organic Waste from Eggshells and Coconut Coir which are environmentally friendly.
Data BPS 2020, Indonesia's total population reaches 270.2 million, with the fourth most populous population in the world. The number of housing developments in Indonesia finally continues to increase. Based on data from Directorate General of Housing, in December 2020, the number of housing developments in the 1 million houses program has reached 900.2 thousand units. Of course, the construction of collective housing cannot be separate from gypsum. However, the average gypsum partition on the market is not soundproof, not resistant to fire, soluble in water, and easily broken. Meanwhile, according to data from the Ministry of Agriculture 2020, the number of egg production in Indonesia reaches 5 tons, which automatically increases eggshell weight in Indonesia. Whereas eggshells contain 93% calcium carbonate, which is usually used as a binder in the manufacture of cement.
In 2020, coconut production, based on data from the Ministry of Agriculture, will reach 2.8 million, which automatically creates an abundance of coconut coir weights. Coconut coir is also used as a substitute for the fiber in the manufacture of gypsum. From this problem, we made a research innovation, Agar Gypsum Eggshell and Cocoa Coir Gypsum, which is environmentally friendly. The formulation of the problem in this research are: first, how is the process of making gypsum from eggshell and coconut coir? Second, what is the best comparison between eggshell and coconut coir in the manufacture of gypsum partitions? Third, how is the effectiveness of gypsum partition from eggshell and coconut coir? In this research, we performed several steps to create an agar gypsum. Let's see the explanation.
First was the eggshells with running water and then pure using a blender. Second, separate the coconut husk from the skin and then blend until smooth. Third, mix eggshell powder, silica powder, gypsum powder, white cement, and PVAC glue and add water until everything is mixed. Then add the coconut coir and stir until evenly distributed. Fourth, mold the top and flatten it. After that, put it in the oven at a temperature of 150 degrees Celsius for 2 hours. Fifth, melt the aluminum oxide powder and titanium dioxide powder with 50 ml of water. Sixth, apply the melted aluminum oxide and titanium dioxide powder to the entire surface of the partition. Finally, repartition the oven for half an hour at a temperature of 75 degrees. After that, the partition was carried out several tests.
We made 3 samples as in this table, where A is eggshells and B is coconut coir. Sample 1 is 75% eggshells and 25% coconut coir. The second sample with a composition of 50% eggshells and 50% coconut coir, while sample 3 is 25% eggshells and 75% coconut coir. In the physical test, sample 3 is the best sample because there are no cracks, with the agar partition thickness of 10 mm, which meets the SNE standard for particle board. In the silencer test, sample 3 again became the best sample with an average attenuation of 8.35%. In the heatsink test, all samples have the same average temperature by checking the temperature every 10 minutes. The final result of the outer temperature is 38.8 degrees Celsius, while the indoor temperature is 29.1 degrees Celsius. The temperature difference is 9.7 degrees Celsius.
In the fire-resistant test, agar gypsum was burned for 5 minutes with the result of fire propagation of 0.2 cm per minute. Furthermore, in the absorption test, sample 1 is the best sample than sample 3 with average water absorption of 5.8 higher than sample 1 and 2. However, this still meet SNE for particle board which is less than 14%. The sixth test is the compressive strength test. In this test, the paving is placed on a partition with a weight of 1 paving which is 2.2 kilograms. The best sample in this test is sample 3 which is broken at the lying of the 5th paving with a total load of 11 kilograms. The seventh test is tensile strength test. In the tensile strength test, the best result was sample 3 because it did not break when given a load of 1 kg. Out of gypsum is made from natural ingredients. Of course, agar gypsum has several advantages including 1. Have good soundproof. 2. Resistant to fire. 3. Able to reduce heat. 4. Resistant to water. 5. Not easy to break.
From the results of testing the development of gypsum partitions made from eggshells and coconut quarries, the best sample is sample 3 with a ratio of 25% eggshells and 75% coconut coir. Because the coconut fiber contact will strengthen the bonding power, tensile strength, and compressive strength of gypsum. Fibers affect sound absorption, strength, water absorption, and fire resistance. Because according to the Coir Institute, the advantage of cocoa fiber include anti-mold, resistant to mold and rot, providing excellent insulation against temperature and sound, non-flammable, not exposed to moisturizer and humidity, soft and durable, and able to hold water 3 times its weight.
That's our presentation. We believe that our research is useful for Indonesia's development. Agar gypsum, a friend of development, a friend of environment. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.